Hello everyone and welcome to Hey Mom, Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber and today I'm going to do a special request video for Serendipity 6410. They messaged that, where's my note? Hang on. I wonder if you know about a place where spirits are giant and we players are small. It was like a kitchen at a snowy night. And yes, I do know about that. It was a special Days of event that happens in at the end of the year, middle of December through the middle of January, called Days of Feast. And it is a tie-in with Alice in Wonderland. Now, normally, you have to wait for the Days of events to come back. But Serendipity had gone with a veteran player friend, and wanted to know how to get back to that. This is one of those few events where you actually can go back to the event because there was a in-app purchase item called the Wonderland Cafe Corridor. It's a little door that you can go through anytime to go back to the Wonderland Cafe. Now the cafe, I am in Aviary Village, and the cafe is this cafe over here. You know, this is where you get your daily quests from the spirits, which, by the way, I just finished recording a Go and Find the Spirits episode. And in that I mentioned that if you haven't met the spirit in the world someplace, you have to go do that before you can actually complete their quests. On your daily quests, if you haven't met them, they come up blue like this rather than in color. So those two, I will have to go and find them in the world somewhere. I think it's Vault of Triumph, or Vault of Knowledge today, yes. I'll have to go and find them before I can actually complete those quests. But the door to the cafe is over here. So we're going to go into the cafe. Now, you can sit down here, and our cook will go and make us a snack. And the snack is light, of course. This is a social area, so if you're sitting down anywhere in here, you should be able to talk to somebody else that is in the room as well. Oh, that's Geryon, but he looks like a moth to me. That's funny. Whoops, that's not what I want. There we go. Yep, see, that's Geryon. I don't know why he's mothed today, but we will. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Boy, I'm just having all kinds of control issues. You're much taller now than you were in the last video that we did. So Geryon has that door. It was, like I said, an in-app purchase item. I didn't even start on this Hey Mom account until a couple of months ago, so obviously I did not have a random height spells are my favorite. He's talking about a spell where you can permanently randomize your height, and he prefers to be tall. I prefer to be short. Hey Mom is actually the standard. I haven't changed the height on this character at all, but my personal account, I like her to be small. So she's usually the smallest in the group. It's really funny. All right, Geryon, would you please pop out your Wonderland Cafe corridor so we can go see the cafe as it existed in Days of Feast. Now this is the cafe. Look, we've got our cook over there, our countertop, some chairs over here, and there is our Wonderland Cafe door. So we just try to get where we can get access to the... I can't get access to the... Thank you. Too many other... the seating symbols were getting in the way. There we go. All right. So we open the door and we join the shared space. Now the reason people have this is because this is a really good space for extra light. This is the reason Geryon got it. It's quick, easy, run in, grab your light. During the season, it is a ticketed vent generation. There are things that you will be asked to do in the room that when you go and you complete them, you get tickets for. And then you have the friend tree that will allow you to exchange those tickets. This is still here. It will always be here, I guess. You can purchase this Mad Hair's H-A-R-E hair, H-A-I-R, for 150 candles. I think I took the entire event in order to generate enough of candles to do that. So you can see it's kind of Alice in Wonderland back there. Geryon is sitting at the Mad Hatter's table. And when you come in here, the Mad Hatter is normally here and says, "Hey, where are my friends?" But he's not here. Instead, the manatee is. So generally the Mad Hatter says, "Hey, find the distracted members of the Mad Tea Party." So you long call and look for the blue stars to figure out where they're at, and then you go and find them. When you complete their little quests, they will give you light and they will come back to this table. Then during the season or the event, you actually come over here and get another reward for having gone and done that. Otherwise, you just kind of, outside of the event, you can still do those quests and they still give you extra light. But you just come along and you collect the light that is available in the room. And there's our giant spirit and our tiny self, Serendipity. It's a little bit of a holiday theme. It's also, like I said, a Alice in Wonderland tie-in. So you can see there's all kinds of light available. There is a shared space generator, which is part of one of the go find the distracted members quests sometimes. Back here behind these couches are light. There's light on the couches, sometimes on top of that. On top of the package that we're behind. Words are hard. It's okay. And then here's the Mad Hatter. We would help him do with his whatever little quests. But I want to point out something that I think is amazing about that game company. Alice is watching me. And no matter where I go in the room, within her view of her viewpoint, because she won't turn around to watch me. But if I fly around, she'll watch me. And the thing is that if Geryon is flying around, say on that table over there, or over by those candles that I was just at, she's watching him as well from his viewpoint. It's amazing, the coding on this. So there are candles everywhere. There's lights hanging around. Back over here, you can see some light above that bowl. Sometimes it's on the fireplace mantle, on top of the ovens. And then there are these little mushrooms. So great place to get additional light. Now, it's not season, so you can't get in here on your own without that door. I'm going to pause and grab all of the light I can, and then I will meet you back up in Aviary Village to show you how you can access it now using one of those doors, even if you don't have one. So I will be right back. All right, so we are back in the portal area of Aviary Village. There's Geryon kicking back. right next to the shared space he created for us. The magic door. So we have a clock because, you know, the white rabbit is late. And our door, little musical red carpet, I guess we'll call it. And we have a, can I pick it up? Moomin. I'll give Moomin a hug with an X. Hug, hug, hug. And then you actually have to do something in order to drop them. I have limited nesting resources. That is a fact. One of the things about these is that first, they took the time to create this space for you. Second, they had to take the time to get the nesting materials together to put into this shared space for you. And particularly for like this door, this was real money that this person spent. So when you go into a shared space, if you're going to use it, give them a like. That's a partial heart to them. And eventually it adds up to a full heart, which of course is currency. And one of the hardest things to get in the game. If you have extra candles, give them a heart as well. I've already sent this one. But give them a heart as well. Because they did this to, one, entertain you. To give you an opportunity to use that space. Not just this door, but there are other shared spaces. There are people that create the shared space that helps you as a solo player to get through a cooperative doors, all of those kinds of things. And then you can actually leave them a note to tell them how much you appreciate what they've done. This applies also for those people who do the musical ones, because I don't know if you have tried the little musical events. The fact that somebody sat down to figure out how to play Claire de Lune in a sky music situation, they're amazing. So tell them you appreciate them, even if all you do is give them a thumbs up. So thank you, Geryon, again, for helping us today, bringing your little door along and setting up a space for us. Now, Geryon's is not the only one that is here. There are lots of people, and I have trouble finding them sometimes. There are lots of people who have shared spaces around. I was looking online. There are people who put them out here regularly so that you can come in and find the door so that you can go in and get your extra lights as well. Oh, that was very bad of me. At least give them a thumbs up, right? That's one way to leave the shared space. Come on, close. But look around for them, because there's probably multiples of them hanging around. This person has created for us just a shared space. Sit down, talk to your friends, enjoy the light. They take the time to do this so that we can all, that is not what I want to do. We can all enjoy each other's creativity, which, by the way, is the theme for the Sky Cinema event, is celebrating the creativity of the Sky community. So make sure you look into that. Serendipity, thank you so much for asking. I'm always available to help. I'm sure there are other people who appreciate that you asked for me to create this for you so that they can see it as well. There's Geryon with his hacky sack. Watch this. Nope, nobody saw you. It's okay. Thank you for coming along with us. This is Hey Mom, play this. If you have questions, feel free to drop them into the comments and I will do what I can to help you out. If you liked this, please put a like. If you are interested in seeing other videos that I post, hit subscribe and set yourself up to get those notifications. I am Kimmy Amber. Thank you so much for coming along with me, and I'll see you again somewhere else in the sky.